What is going on, peoples? I don't know if you guys remember this valve, but I'll give you guys a heads up. I made a video about this. It was this valve, that valve right there. So I replaced it 2 weeks ago. I bought it from Freightliner and it went out. So for all you guys that think, oh, it can't be that because I just bought it, no, recheck it, guys, recheck it. So yeah, I gotta reinstall it because it went bad. It is a bad valve. It's not hard to put on, it's real easy, but just keep that in mind. Just because you just bought it doesn't mean that it's not gonna go out. This one was bad and I just bought it 2 weeks ago. So let me put it together and then I'll show you guys the finishing touches. Okay, we installed it, 5 minutes. So I'll give you guys a heads up right now. It's almost full. It's almost full. Oh shit. There you go. It's almost full. Oh, it is full. It's just tripping. It should perch right now. Acting crazy, but anyways, don't worry about that. It's just the truck sideways. All right, so you guys seen that it's full, right? So let me show you guys. Right, it's not leaking. Right, and then that valve back there as well, it's not leaking, right? But them valves right there, and that valve right there, the purge valve, is not gonna leak while the brakes are on. You have to release the brakes. Make sure you choke your wheels, block your wheels, that way the truck doesn't roll. And this is the way you check it. If you have the second person to, hit the brakes, that'd be even better. But this is the way you check it. You just release the brakes. You wait for the truck not to roll. Once it's not rolling, then you go check your valves. Once you release the valve, once you release the brakes, if it's no good, then it'll tell you, it'll leak. These will leak, both of these right here, and that big one back there, that one will leak. DOT does that to you guys all the time. That one will leak as well. So you guys checking your truck with the brakes on, some of these little fittings will show if they're leaky, but the best way to do it is by releasing your brakes. Once you release your brakes, then the air will show. So just thought I showed you guys that. A lot of guys do their pre-trip. They're looking for air leaks, but they have their brakes on. No, release your brakes, just the way DOT does it to us, and you can hear it. So now that valve is good, and I just replaced that sucker. Look at that. It's not hard, guys. It is not hard at all. Took me maybe 10 minutes. You take that hose off, take that nut right there to 24, you take the air line out, and then the bottom one, it's a screw on. You push it in and then you screw it to the right to tighten it. it has two half bolts and nuts in the back back there. It's real easy. But in order to check these valves, them are the two little nuts right there. See? But in order to check these valves right here, what are they called? Relay valves or something like that. ABS, something like that. In order to check these valves right here, and the one in the back, and then the purge valve, release your brakes, guys. Release your brakes and you'll hear it leaking. That one right there. You'll hear it leaking. While the brakes are applied, them valves will not show whether they're good or bad. So do that, guys. All right. And again, I just bought this valve 2 weeks ago, and it already went out. So just because you just bought it doesn't mean it's not gonna go out. So always check your equipment, guys. All right, if you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. We'll see you guys on our next video.